Well, that didn't work. Hi everybody, it's PJ. Do you like my little thing? I'm going to take it off because now I'm getting hot. But when I first got in my car, it was so cold. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be this cold. But now I'm like 82 in here, so I guess I'll take it off. Oh no, did I mess up? Do I have weird hair now? Oh no, don't have weird hair. It's still wet. What? Alright, let's turn this down now that it's literally... Oh, my nose is running. You're going to watch my bugs fall out the way. This is the only way I can figure out where to put my camera. Oh no, that's cold. What the hell? Okay, 8. Oh, maybe I should just turn down the blower. Okay, I can do that. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you because today is Mercury Retrograde. Yay! Yeah, that sucks, right? Looks like my lipstick's on wrong, but actually I have a wonky lip. Like I need to do. Anyway. So, I hate looking down on you like this because this is not conducive to a pretty look in an older woman. But this is what we're going to do because I don't know where else to put you. Oh, and that's cute. Just going to cut you off every time I drive. This might not work, but for a minute. Here, I'm going to pull over and talk to you. So today is Mercury Retrograde. And for those of you who know what that is, yeah, this ain't working. I have to be like connected to the steering wheel. Okay, so for those of you who know what Mercury Retrograde is, it's when Mercury by degree goes backwards, and it doesn't actually, like planets don't go backwards no matter what. But what happens is the axis of the Earth and the axis of Mercury hit a certain station that is like, if it's 15 degrees, for instance, like, so we're at 15, they're at 15. So because we move at a different rate than them, then it appears by number that they go backwards degrees away from us. When that happens, then Mercury's energy becomes very opposite of what it is. So Mercury is very good with publishing and words and working on things of organizational things, stuff like that. And the only thing you're safe doing under Mercury are the things that begin with RE. So expect rework. You know, if you just expect it, it won't get you as upset. Like finding things is almost impossible. Or that's what it does to me anyway. And other people, because Mercury sits in a different place in your chart, it's going to affect different things. So the best thing you can do is take your time on anything you have to do, because the more impatient you get, the worse it is on you. It's not bad on, you know, it's just your energy gets all discombobulated. Second, if you do something like mail something that has to get there, it might be a good idea under Mercury to do that and go to the post office and do that thing where they trace it, because so many times I notice like packages don't get to where they belong under Mercury. If you're writing a check to someone, like double check that check got there, because all communications, Mercury is the messenger. It rules communications. So all communications end up being at a really strange place where like you end up having to redo it. But sometimes that gets to be really freaky, because if you're redoing it and it's something that like has to be paid or has to be done, you know, that makes it hard. Some people won't even like buy houses or this and that, sign contracts. Signing contracts under Mercury can be tricky. The biggest thing is you want to make sure you have that duality done. So what I say to that is make sure if you're signing contracts that you don't sign them once, you sign them twice, that you make sure you have copies, that you make sure you have to double check every letter of that contract. If you can avoid it until Mercury retrograde's over, and I have to look up the exact date of that, and I'll post it underneath the date that this is over, then do that. Be careful, like it doesn't completely harm people like in a physical way, but I know somebody who went through a lot. Usually that's when Mars goes retrograde, that accidents are really big, but you get very befuddled and you can't remember where things are, and like communication with somebody gets all fucked up. You'll say, okay, I'll be there at 8, and they'll think you're there at 8 in the morning and you're talking about 8 at night, things like that. So it can cause havoc and wreak havoc, but it also has a good side, because everything can have a good side if you look at it right. So for me, with Mercury, the biggest thing that I like to do is redo anything I do. So if you want to reorganize your closet, reorganize your relationship, revamp your relationship, this is when, which is why I put that love spell on. I had somebody comment that they didn't want to do a love spell under Mercury, and I'm like, no, this is the perfect time because it's a return. Now, new love under Mercury, just remember, you're going to have to redo it. Like anything you start once, you're going to have to redo it. So something will go wrong. Doesn't mean you're not going to get to stay with the person you're in love with now. It just means something will go wrong and you'll have to redo that beginning, redo it over, whatever, a new first date, big whoop. I think that can be really fun. All right, so there's a lot of really trying times under Mercury, and then there's a lot that isn't. You just have to kind of bend with it. Be the willow, not the oak. Don't stand strong, stand flexible, and go with whatever comes your way. Give yourself extra time to get anywhere. Give yourself extra time to finish a project, to finish what you're starting. Don't start a lot under there. I know if I go into any one of my friends' houses right now, I could find 10 projects that they started but didn't finish. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Finish those projects. Get yourself together to do that. And this will help you do that, okay? The energy's good for that, all right? What else? Let me see. Like diets are great under this, because, if this is the first time you ever dieted, wait. But I don't know anybody. I have lipstick on my fingers. What? But I don't know anybody who only started dieting, especially at my age, who only started dieting like this time, So it's great to redo your diet. It's good for all the things you would start for the new year, because a lot of times those things are something you started before and the energy was wrong. This is something that if you started it before, this is absolutely the best time to do it again. And you have more chance of being successful this time. So go with it. Use Mercury retrograde for what it's good for, which is all the RE. If you can put RE in front of the word, RE in front of the verb, like the action word, then you're working Mercury retrograde in a positive way for you, okay? All right, good. And don't worry about that love spell, because and I also wanted to tell you something. Like, I hope that people that watch me watch all my videos, or like at least watch a lot of them through, because a lot of times at the end is when I have messages for you guys. I'm like, maybe I should put that through the beginning. Maybe they get bored like halfway through. I mean, I'm so ADHD, I would get bored and stuff. So anyway, let me tell you this. I want to make Monday our journal day, okay? And what I'm going to do is challenge everybody to have a journal and to tell me what's in their journal, because that's the fun part if we share it. So, okay, so Monday is journal day. So over the weekend, I'm going to give a project and let's see what we come up with, okay? So, yeah, so I really didn't give a project for this coming week. I'm going to announce it again this week. But on Sunday, I'm going to absolutely, by Sunday, have my journal video done so I can post it for you guys Monday, and we'll see what we come up with this time, okay? Like, I'm going to send you on a scavenger hunt to go get, like, magical stuff out of the woods for spells, stuff like that, and then we'll do the spell for it. Wouldn't that be fun? I think that's fun. Or take pictures of the night sky or whatever. We can do whatever, and I'd love your suggestions. So if you have any suggestions, post them down below. Give me some ideas, because God knows I need them. And I love you guys. If you'd like to follow me down the rabbit hole that is my life, hit the button down below and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. If you like these kind of videos, a thumbs down if you don't. Either way, got you watching. Manifest something beautiful in your life. It's a beautiful morning. Go manifest something great. Use Mercury Retrograde for your benefit. Don't let it get to you. Use it up. I love you guys. Bye.